Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Alright, guys, I thought I'd put the CartridgeVision player on its side because I did do a little tweaking. And there's some things I discovered I never pointed out in previous videos. You guys might be interested in this if you ever want to tackle one of these dinosaurs. And I do mean dinosaur. Alright, as you can see, I got the CartridgeVision on its side. Of course, these are your timer and your loading, for the loading mechanism. It has a circuit in there. If this is bad, that's going to cause your loading not to load on the machine as well, and plus the switches are not going to work correctly in the right positions. So I put brand new capacitors on there. That's good, and it's working fine. But if you ever have a transistor burnout or doesn't load, you want to make sure to take a look at this particular part, because it does have a couple transistors for the loading mechanism for the guides to load. That's one of the biggest issues. Second of all, as you can see, I got that drum off. These things are warped. The aluminum was cheap. They're warping from heat or sitting around. Anyways, I wanted to fix something on this, so I just ended up swapping out this whole upper drum to the drum I got on here now for a couple reasons. First of all, I'm putting some glue where a bolt sheared off when I was trying to put the circuit board on, so I'm trying to glue that so it stays solid in place. We put all brand new capacitors on this upper drum. Also, this has a brand new brush on it, where on this particular one the brushes are kind of wore out, so I wanted to swap it out with a new. It's got a new brush, and this particular drum, it's much cleaner. It's got a much better surface to it. So anyways, guys, keep in mind, these drums, if you have multiple ones and you're putting a video head in or whatever, you're going to get it dragging because the drums are kind of warped. Sometimes you have to put a shimmy in on this particular side to get it to level off, which doesn't matter because this video head adjusts up and down for the brushes, so you got a little bit of room to work with. You might have to shimmy the sides with a shimmy. On this particular situation, there's I did put a little brass shimmy in just to bring it up a little bit, because I want to make sure this drum does not drag on this upper, this video head doesn't drag on this upper drum. But anyways, there's a lot of little things you need to learn about this dinosaur. Of course, lubrication, cleaning switches, making sure the switches are clean, using deoxit, that type of thing. But like I said, guys, this CartridgeVision player, this is a lot of work. This is not easy getting one of these to work, inspect them so they actually play properly. But we got this machine really far, and we're getting real close. We're going to be working on the fish tank and finishing some stuff up on that. And very soon I'm going to give it a test tape, and you guys will be able to see a video playing on this unit. But anyways, the CartridgeVision, lots of little things you need to know. But sometimes if something doesn't work, you got to come up with solutions. Well, I've learned that all machines and these castings are not the same. They look the same, but the castings are either warped or off a little bit, and they weren't quality controlled, especially when you do an aluminum pouring. When they're pouring aluminum to make a casting, you're going to have errors, and some video heads, when they mount them, work properly, but when you're using a different video head drum, it's not going to actually work with that. So when you're swapping out upper heads or upper drums, sometimes they're going to drag. So sometimes you need to put some shimmies in both sides to get the upper drum from dragging on the actual video disc itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.